What I will be discussing with you on today's episode is about this craze for all this will I call it artificial? Let me not call it artificial. All these taking substances, or rather taking drugs or medications to slim down. Drugs like Ozempic, Monjero, and the rest of them. That's what I will be dissecting on today's episode. If you want to hear everything all about it, then you should watch this video to the end. But first of all, I would like to welcome all my subscribers. I miss you all, and my viewers as well. I miss you all. It's been a long time. It's like I hardly post these days. I promise to increase the frequency of my posting from now henceforth. Now, if you're seeing my face for the first time, or you've been viewing without subscribing, please do well to subscribe. I bet you won't regret it. Join the family, let us learn and have fun together. I always say I make sure we grab one or two things from every of my video, if I may put it that way. Now, let me not bore you with the long talk. These days, we know there's this craze to slim down, there's this craze to be healthy, but let me not just pretend to say that the healthy reasons supersedes the beauty or fashion aspect of wanting to trim down. We want to slim down to be in shape, to look good, and have this, nice fitting on different kind of clothing. That's why most of us would love to slim down and have this, what we call figure 8. And attaining this figure 8 naturally, if there's anything like naturally, maybe what I call naturally is exercising, watching what you eat, dieting, and all of that. It's almost difficult, or is it almost difficult, or I'm trying to say almost impossible? But it's not impossible, because we've been doing that long before all these drugs came into being. But now it seems like it's almost impossible to slim down through natural means. These days we go for the help of all this nice. It's good technology, it's nice innovation. But why we are talking about it today is that the craze is too much, and I think some people, I might be wrong, correct me in the comment section, I think these days people abuse these drugs. All those your Ozempics, your Monjero, I think people abuse it. What we call fit now is like we are now dropping the lines, or we're not extending to the boundary to something else. Because tell me why some people that are already, to me, okay, I may be wrong, slim is kind of subjective at this point. That's why I want to say it. But to me, there are some people I consider that they are not fat, but they are still on these drugs. What do we call this kind of thing? And these days, with the way this drug is everywhere and the price is dropping instead of increasing in this part of the world, I'm beginning to ask just innocent question. I'm not saying anything. Are you sure we are not beginning to have the adulterated ones around here? Because tell me why some people will be selling this type of drugs for like 2-point-something million, 1-point-something million, and on the other hand, somebody is selling for 40,000 naira. Do the maths. For me, the maths is not maths at all, because I know what we can do over here, because whether we like it or not, we have economic challenges here, and this has made some people to always find a shortcut of doing things. And that's not to say it is good, it is bad at all, because this time around we're talking about health issue. It's something you are putting inside your mouth, it's going direct into your body, so it should be a source. It should be a reason for concern. So Before I deviate, let's talk about these drugs. Are we saying it is impossible to be disciplined anymore? Disciplined with what we eat? You cannot discipline yourself and tell yourself you are filled, or you don't need this extra pizza, all those fattening stuff. Is it that we cannot control ourselves? Or because we want this sharp result, fast results? I must say that this Mounjaro in particular, I think I've seen people taking Mounjaro. Yeah, people around me that have taken Mounjaro, and is doing a nice, wonderful work. And I must say, those people taking Mounjaro that I know, they actually have good reasons to take them. They actually have good reasons to take them. But these days, we see a lot of our celebrities who are considered already in shape still taking these things. I mean, for such celebrities doing this kind of thing, they are sending wrong signals to people who idolize them, especially the young people who idolize them. When we like the saying goes, too much of everything is wrong, too much of everything is bad. I don't think people should abuse this drug, in my own opinion. If you are not exactly obese, like kind of fat, obviously fat, I think just to be on the safe side, I would suggest you try other natural means of slimming down, because you are closer to slimming down when you go through exercise, dieting, compared to somebody that is already obese, that you will know that is almost, I won't want to say impossible, it's difficult to come to that level of fit when you go through this natural route. But if you're already somehow in shape, I think, because even no matter how you take these drugs, you still need exercise to keep shape, right? You still need, is it that people taking this drug will be on this drug forever? I don't really know. I think at some point you will be off that drug. What happens to you if you cannot acquire this discipline by yourself when you go off this drug? That means you're going to gain back everything you have lost. So at the long run, you see that we still need that discipline. Yeah, that discipline to sustain our new shape. You must go through that exercise. You must do that dieting, because what this drug does for you is that it suppresses that your appetite to want to eat, eat all those so many things. You're constantly filled. In fact, you have to make deliberate effort to eat food so that you won't be starved, because your brain is always sensing the fact that it is filled even when it's not exactly filled. So that's what these drugs does for you. So you still need discipline. The bottom line of this video is that no matter how you think you can escape with this drug, you still need a lot of discipline. A lot of discipline. And for those who are already obese, I will suggest they are the ones more likely to take advantage of this drug, or this drug will be more beneficial to them than somebody who is already, maybe you just need to trim a little bit. I won't want to, like my size, I don't think I will recommend any kind of this kind of drug for myself. I feel I'm not that fat for me to say, okay, I will take, except you want to do the shortcuts. Now, I'm not here to tell you do this or don't do that. I'm just here, just for us to chit chat, so you can know exactly what you are going in for. So, like I always say, I'm not here to tell you that I know it all. I'm a epitome of knowledge. You do this, do that. This is the only perfect way to do it. No, that's not what I'm here to do. I'm just here to, start up that conversation for you to know exactly what you want. And I might give an advice or suggestion, not from the medical angle, because I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm just giving that advice based off of experience, stories I hear, So it's up to you to know what to do. So now tell me if you have tried these drugs and would you recommend it, or do you think is something we should say no to? Before I round off this video, I would like to say this drug is very good. Why I say is very good for people who are obese to the extent that they might be at risk of suffering diabetes. So this drug will come to their rescue, but whereby you are not exactly that fat, you just need to trim down a little bit to be in shape and all of that. Why not try the natural means? Why not avoid these drugs? Because we don't know the side effect of this drug. Though I've watched on TikTok some people talking about some of the side effects, to the extent I saw one that said it can lead to blindness. I was shocked. But now nothing can be confirmed, or we cannot even the scientists themselves cannot exactly tell you this is exactly the side effect of Ozempic, or this is exactly the side effect of Mounjaro. They are still studying these drugs. So since we have not come to terms with any side effects, why not protect yourself, especially when you can, and take this drug when exactly you need it. That's the essence of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, and remember to drop your opinion, yes, your suggestion in the comment section. See you next time.